Alexa IoT home automation system. And through that process, really struggled and figured out, persevered through reading really poor and oftentimes lacking documentation to really figure out and get a great grasp of this project and figure out how to get all the systems integrated together. Take it away.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah. Starting first can be like really nerve-wracking, right? So what I did is, instead of starting myself, I'm gonna make Alexa start for me. So, Alexa, open my speech.
Hi, I'm an Alexa and my owner is Varun. He is a rising sophomore going to Fremont High School. His project is to integrate with a particle and get me to turn on lights and tell the temperature through Wi-Fi. He is very cool, but sometimes doesn't say nice things to me.
So yeah.
Why?
Alexa said my project is to integrate the Alexa with the particle, and the particle is basically just a Wi-Fi enabled microcontroller, so you can just like talk to it through the Wi-Fi and make it do things for you. Right here is just a temperature sensor, so you can just get the temperature and humidity, and these two are just LEDs, and I can mess with this all through Alexa, which talks to the Wi-Fi. So I'll demonstrate. Alexa, open Project Particle.
Welcome to the particle demo. You can ask me what is the temperature or humidity. You can also tell me to turn on red or green light.
Turn on the green light.
Okay, maybe you turn it on.
So yeah, you can turn on the light, and as mentioned, you can also tell me the temperature. Alexa, ask Project Particle what is the temperature.
Temperature is 21 degrees Celsius.
So yeah, that's the temperature in the room right now, which is a lot more accurate than the readings you might get from just asking the general temperature, since that's outside and in the city. But yeah, my modification was going to try and be to add a servo into the particle, but this ended up drawing too much power for the particle, so it ended up corrupting one of my particles and breaking it, and I had to end up getting a new particle, which kind of sucked, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? I really enjoyed all the circuitry though, because this was my first time ever doing any electrical engineering. So learning all how the gadgets and stuff interact with each other is really interesting, and especially how the breadboard. But by far the thing I struggled the most with was connecting the particle to the Alexa. Since, as Matthew mentioned, there's really limited and outdated documentation of this. So you really have to go digging to find anything of use. But after a week of researching through like every nook and cranny I could find, I finally found a piece of code that could help me. But I found out that the libraries were actually faulty and didn't work. So I had to fix them so that it would adapt to my code. So that was a big struggle, but I got over it. As you can see, it all works now. But as Yash said, one of my favorite things in BlueStam was actually those, like that, yeah, the egg drop things. It's basically like a team building activity where you just have a problem you need to solve with a team. So our solution was one of those weird solutions Yash talked about, where we tried to put the egg in a water balloon. And it probably wasn't the best idea in hindsight, but when it fell, it was really fun and made a big splash, so that was fun. But yeah, in general, I learned a lot, like, as mentioned, how all the circuitry works, like ohms, amps, breadboarding, all that. Main thing I learned was how to talk to things through the Wi-Fi, since that's the basis of this project. And I also learned a lot about the annoyance of Amazon with AWS, Lambda, and that. But overall, BlueStamps was really fun and really helped me nurture my love for engineering. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for listening.
storage functionalities? Do you have any more? You were, obviously you're planning on flipping the light switch with the server. Do you have any more you were planning on, or you think to integrate in the future?
I think it could be cool to integrate a fan. Since like when you're really hot and don't want to get up to turn on a fan, just getting Alexa to do it for you could be really nice. That's for another person to figure out. Yeah.
Is the connection wireless between the Alexa and the breadboard, or?
Yeah. This is just wirelessly connected to this. This is just a battery pack, and the part was connected to the breadboard. So all through the Wi-Fi.